Ladies and gentlemen, da 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 da. All right, guys, if you are out there and you think, my goodness, people are so strange or whatever, people are really having a hard time these days. People really have a hard time. So sometimes they can't be friendly to you. They might be thinking you're awesome. They might think whatever, but sometimes people really have no time, or they can't be friendly, or they're dealing with major issues. So they're jealous and they can't help but be nice. And that's fair. That's understandable. But, why should a person that is doing all the things to make themselves be successful worry about someone that's just, not in their right mind and just doing something like negative, right? Obviously, some people really have a hard situation, so they can't help it. But how is that person's fault, right? If you're a YouTuber or a TikToker and someone's negative with you for no reason, just because of that, I mean, you can't control that, and it really is a waste of your time as a YouTuber or a TikToker, right? I'm a positive person. I love fun. I love joy. I love excitement. I love making people smile and having people be positive and inspire people. And I love to leave people alone that want to be left alone. That if you're not wanting to talk to me, or you don't like me, that's fine. But don't play games. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's a waste of both our times. Anyway, not that that necessarily happens. Maybe you don't have. Maybe you think that it happens and it doesn't. But I go by people and a lot of people just pretend to say hi, and I'm like, well, like, I mean, we don't have to exchange any conversation. I could just walk by you, and you can walk by me. Not that anyone cares. Not everyone thinks this is a big deal, right? So there are some people that are like, well, I was just busy, or I did this or that. So if that's the case, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it, but I just think, some people just do all these things, and you're like, okay, like I know you can't stand me sometimes because you're jealous, but really, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I can't do anything. Anyway, guys, and if you are just a busy person or you're married and your spouse is aggressive if you say hi to another man that's good looking, I understand there's things that you can't control, but I'm busy, right? And I'm sure you are too, right? So you don't want to pretend to say hello to someone if you're busy. You got no time for that. Neither do I, right? So most people want to just get their day done and do the things they need to do. And when they do talk to people, they're respectful and kind, and they treat people well because that's the normal thing to do. But if you're busy and you've got lots of things to do, and you need to do a lot of things, and you can't be bothered with some fluffy YouTuber or TikToker. I understand, but then don't look and pretend to say hello, right? Not that that even happened. I don't know if that's happening, but it seems like that. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, I love YouTube and TikTok. I enjoy it. I aspire to be great. I really want to do things very, very well. So that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do, right? I worked very hard from nothing. I had absolutely nothing for a long time. So I worked very hard, so I'm going to go for that goal. And I don't need anyone to stand in my way, not in a negative way, but just, I'm very focused, I'm very driven. I've had a lot of things go my way that I wanted to do. So right now, and I'm going to keep going in that direction. And if people don't like it, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't do anything in your, I can't give you anything or make you feel like you can do these things if you don't feel the drive. Or if your life is very difficult, I totally understand that sucks, but taking it out on a YouTuber or TikTok, maybe you're dealing with the same thing as a YouTuber or TikToker, that's not necessary. Just focus on people that you like, right? Anyway, totally enjoy. Bye now.